Cancel.
Schweezy.
Is there an effective way to improve in a skill much faster? So, I've been trying my best to improve faster in order to catch up with a person I admire greatly in skill. I mean, it's probably really irritating to them to befriend someone who sucks at the stuff they can do so amazingly and effortlessly after years of practice. I want to improve faster, basically. I've read so many online guides and put them into practice myself. I've been forcing myself out of my comfort zone, and while I do see improvement, it's just not enough. I don't know how to ask other people because they tell me I'm being too impatient with the process, but I am also trying to get better faster for my own motivation. Even though I've read online guides and all, I'd like to know if there's anything you've personally tried that's really effective. Please, thank you. Okay, so I obviously went to music school, so obviously the art of learning an instrument is, obviously something music, recording, and stuff like that. Just, getting the knowledge and doing everything like that. I somewhat know something about it. There's the 10,000 hour rule where it takes you 10,000 hours of doing something to be technically proficient at it. That's just a general rule. I don't know if it technically equals 10,000 hours, but it's probably around doing something it's just the idea of doing something so much that you can do it. With what I'll say in regards to that, that's basically what you can do. You say you want to do faster, but unless you have a lot of time on your hands, then that's going to be the only way, I will say, that you can necessarily improve at a skill faster is if you put more time into it. You can't really rush the process. What I can tell you to do, I don't know what skill you're trying to learn. You're trying to be proficient as someone else, you see? So, the best advice I can give you to just help you at least get on the right way so you're a little bit better on your 10,000 hours, what you can do, if it's a lesson type of situation, always try to take lessons. People say, well, I can just learn it online. That's not a big deal. Yes, you can learn many different skills, and you can learn guitar online, you can learn piano online. You can do that. The problem is you don't have someone who has put in their 10,000 hours, is very skilled in said subject, looking on at you to see that they're just looking on at you in the situation, like telling you, guiding you in the right directions to move forward, like professionally. It's kind of the idea of driving a car. I would say it's driving the car in the right way, with someone else helping you out. Like if you're gonna veer off the road, hopefully someone's there to tell you, hey, get back on the road. That's kind of the idea. They're helping you get back on the road when you're trying to learn that. So it's kind of like you're going off the road and you're trying to. A teacher is supposed to help you stay on the right path to being more proficient at a subject.
I like that.
So basically that's one thing. I always say work smarter, not harder. How one thing in college is I hated having to, sit down and practice music, like for ensembles or whatever. I always wanted to just, work on other things, I guess. And so, in college, it's hard to have the time, and people practice for hours on end for school, and that's why I tried to learn smarter, not harder. So I always tried to, try to focus on how fast can I learn a song to be more proficient at it. So I'd try to get really good at sight reading. I tried to train my ears really well. So if I had to sing a song, I could hear the melody and I could probably get close to it. And that's why people are like, you learned that song in 20 minutes. I'm like, yeah, but I've practiced to be able to do that, which sounds weird when you talk about sight reading that way in music, that you practice so you can sight read. It's a weird thing. So that's just a weird music thing, sight reading. But I'm not sure if you're into music or not. So yeah, and also you're trying to match the skills of someone else. The one thing, and this is me talking to myself also when I say this, but you can't compare yourself to other people. I do it all the time, and I'm a terrible example of someone who does what I'm telling you not to do. But yeah, like I'm telling you, don't compare yourself to other people. Everyone's good in their own way, and it's hard to, it's really hard. Every two different guitar players are so different. Brian May, Keith Richards, both incredibly great guitar players, but they're also so different in their own ways. And to me, it's just hard to compare the two, TBH. So, yeah, don't compare yourself to other people too. That's just gonna save you a lot of heartache. And I do it too. So don't worry. I mean, it just happens. It just happens to the best of us. So, mainly.
Come on, Mark. Don't be stingy.
And, yeah.
Man proposes and God disposes.
That's a good lesson. Man proposes and God disposes. Hey, thank you for checking out that highlight from Cancel Schweezy. Now, I hope your brain cells don't hurt. We got more highlights available now everywhere. We also got more full episodes as well. If you want to watch a full episode of Cancel Schweezy, available now, right here, right now, available now. If you liked everything, make sure you subscribe to the channel. That way you get notified when new highlights and episodes come up. And leave a comment, like, and stay awesome.